Greetings and salutations. I am Mac Epiphany, and welcome to Epiphany Games, subsidiary of Coco Mac Productions, very soon to be LLC. And it's time to play some D&D. We do it for the LOLs, Legend of Light and Shadows, my homebrew Legend of Avatar campaign, and we have some lovely players here to help us out tonight. Let's get some intros going.
Howdy, hey. It's Astro here. Um, Today playing, maybe not the one and only, but for all you know, the one and only Pluto, the sweet earthbender who just wants to find his friends. And maybe that'll happen, maybe that won't. We'll see.
Hello, it's me, Azure, and I play Amara, the Airhead Airbender. Amara's not here to save the world. Amara's just here to fight.
Respect. I can respect that.
Hi, I'm Blue. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Neze, whose pronouns are also they, them. And yeah, they're happy to be here.
Hi, I'm Curiosity, and I'll be playing Serenity, everybody's favorite Republic City brat, off on her very first adventure away from home.
And, and that's Sayori. All right. And I am once again Mac Epiphany. I'll be playing everybody else. And we're gonna have some fun today. Last session was a little slice of lifey. The party had a meeting with Washi about possibly getting another job. He told them with their time constraints, it probably wasn't all that likely, but after some quick persuading, he got the job pushed back a day so that you all could go to the South Pole, get in your practice and your game, and head back to do some good old bodyguarding for the mission to Ba Sing Se. The party split up to handle their various tasks before leaving. Pluto did a little sleuthing, looking into the last known locations of his friends, and was able to find their parents' last known address before hitting a dead end. Amara visited Triad territory, went and left a warning for Sunny, the leader of the Embers, and just went to chill until it was time to go. Last time, unfortunately, we had some issues with Blues Mike. So a lot of their activities got cut off. However, they made some phone calls. They reached out to Ares, the Avatar, who they discovered is also going to be heading to the South Pole. And, they just took some time to get ready for the trip. And Serenity, oh boy, Serenity went to see her mom. And her mom got to meet both Pluto and Amara, and now believes that Serenity is hanging out with a bunch of strays and homeless people, and is messing around with this 18-year-old boy, and just all of the things. It wasn't a good time. There was a lot of lecturing. There were a lot of awkward questions, but they got close for everybody for the South Pole, and they met on the airship, where they hung out, ate some tacos, played some games before landing in Amani, a small city in the South Pole and home to the otter penguins. They took a bus. Well, some of the party took a bus. Some of the party raced on on airballs. And yeah, Amara took the win over Aries in the race by just a hair. And now that's where we left off, where we are arriving at the home of Neze.
Oh shit. Nezi's home. I think Nezi lives in a sort of, it's not like massive or whatever, but it's, it's a nice size. I think it's like made up of like these like beige bricks that have various like shiny stones in them that kind of reflect and hit the light in like an iridescent shine. There's a walkway of like circular stones that leads towards the front door. Uh, and I think like you could see like a bend around the side into the backyard where there's like training equipment a little bit. It's kind of out. Um, yeah, it's like a mini um like geez, what is it called, like a mini like pro bending sort of setup to train or whatever. um and yeah, I think Nezi is, I don't think it occurred to Nezi like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna have to take people home, which means I'll meet my dad. And now that is finally sort of dawning upon them. So they are walking up towards the door, sort of. I think I don't think the group knows Nezzy well enough to know like what Nezzy looks like nervous. So they look like upset, intense, but they are just like actually like a little nervous and anxious. And Nezzy is like, all right, so yeah, I mean, I don't think my dad will have a problem with you all bunking with us, especially like another teammate. And they kind of, like nod ahead towards Amara. Um, yeah, and I think they just fish out their keys and they open the door. And I'll be right back. Also, you're muted, Mac.
All right. So as you all were making your way to Neze's home, Aries did break off to head to their hotel. Um, why? Because I don't want to control Aries right now. So you all arrive, and a man opens the door. And all things considered, he's a good-looking guy. Mid-50s, in fantastic shape. And he looks at Neze, and then he looks at each of you in your brand new pseudo-authentic winter clothing. And he raises an eyebrow at Neze, who is not here, so I'm just going to shut up for a second.
I think Pluto is probably trying to shake off the snow that maybe is on him since he was busy playing in it. So he probably has to like, I was gonna say kind of like a dog, like shake it off, but that would be kind of rude with him being right there. So he's like very subtly just trying to like brush it off of him, maybe wringing out his hair a little bit. um Before potentially like going for a handshake uh with Nezi's dad. I don't even know Nezi's last name, so I can't even say Mr. something. Just
You
like
know, nobody in the Avatar franchise has a last name. So I didn't bother to think of any.
I could just go
Toph
Mr.
does, because her name's Toph Bay Fong.
Top Bay Fong, you're
True.
right. But I can't think of any others. Saka Water Tribe, Katara Water Tribe. I remember that actually being a joke in the series. So unless you're like, I guess super prestigious.
Yeah, I think Pluto like kind of thinks to say Mister and then doesn't know what to say after that. He just like, hi, nice to meet you, Mister. Uh, guy. Uh, I just putting his hand out like, please shake my hand. Or maybe wipe some of the snow off so it's not cold.
He looks at you with a very straight face, and there's a hesitation before he reaches out and just says, Karen, like Cerrin.
Nice to meet you. It's so cold. It's nice to meet you, Karen.
You as well.
Achoo. Sorry.
Please come inside. Outsiders, okay.
You see Amara like very hesitantly go in. Like the only reason she's going in this house is because it's as cold as it is.
Serenity has finally realized that she can actually just warm herself up. So she's feeling very comfortable. But we'll follow everybody else in.
Pluto's also just realizing that this whole time he could have just asked Serenity to help heat him up.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, we have a firebender. That's right.
You all are primed for survival.
Is that like
Hey, Serenity's never left home.
I think it's like a cardinal sin, like using fire in like a water tribe area. I don't know. I have a flashback to the original series of like the only times firebenders have been in water tribe area has not been good times.
We are far beyond the 100 Years' War,
Yeah.
sir.
It's like melting snow. Is that like weird? I mean, I guess it's not. I don't know.
So he ushers you all inside, offers you a seat, and asks if anybody needs like a hot drink. He has cocoa. He has like apple cider, coffee.
Do you have marshmallows for the hot cocoa?
I'm gonna have to check.
Okay, I could just have the hot cocoa. But if you have the marshmallows, that would also be awesome. But the hot cocoa is just as good. Well, not just as good, because then marshmallows would be. I'll take hot cocoa.
I have just been informed that their last name is Daruba, and Dad's name is Bahari. Okay. Oh, okay. And he does not have marshmallows.
Pluto's gonna pretend not to be disappointed. Like, yeah, thank you for the hot cocoa, or thank you for checking anyway for the marshmallows.
All right, so he comes in and he takes a seat, and it's kind of hard to do this scene before Blue gets back. So,
Oh no,
yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. So, what's going on?
Well, I mean, I'm here for the match. I wouldn't miss it. Yeah, we've been working with this organization, and I mean, it's been fine. Yeah, it's been fine. It's cool. Not much has been going on.
Right.
Amara shoots Neze a look.
Neze pretends not to notice.
Serenity thinks this is a very weird interaction between a child and their parent.
So, who are your friends?
Amara, Pluto, and like they're like pointing at everybody. Yeah, they're.
I'm Pluto.
Yeah.
Serenity.
He's giving you a look that is very clearly like, I'm not asking you for their names. Why are these strange people in my house?
Neze sides kind of rolled their eyes. Like, we worked together on a job, the job I was called away for, and now we're here. Amara is the latest member of the Amari Otters.
Oh, you're recruiting. You can
I
see
would say
his
that.
demeanor like visibly lighten as he is seeing like the potential of like the team getting better. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. So what kind of bender are you?
I'm an airbender.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, and now if we can get one more good earthbender and firebender on the team, we'll be cooking with grease.
I hope you find them.
Right? Serenity was gonna say, good luck.
Amara had started to open her mouth and then went, "That's mean," and then just
It's
Oh.
hard finding good people nowadays, I'm sure.
Yeah, tell me about it. Well, practice is early. I'm gonna head on to bed. I suggest you do the same soon.
Yeah, yeah. Let's have I missed anything here? Anything new with the team?
No, the coach has been out of town for the past few days, so hasn't really been much development.
Hmm. Have you and I think Neze like visibly gets they kind of like shift in their I don't even think they have like sat down yet. I think they're like they've been standing with their arms crossed, like,
Mhm.
kind of off to the side. And I think they kind of shift and they're like, have you heard any new news from Maji?
That's your sister, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Neze's twin.
Yeah, last I heard, she was doing some research in the Fire Nation, uh, working on some new thesis or something.
You're a twin?
Hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not I was sorry to Neze here. That Neze, you have a twin?
I think coming in, y'all would have definitely seen like a couple of family portraits maybe on the wall, but I think you would notice that they become very sparse as like they would age up, and the attitudes in the pictures, like they go from a family of four with two parents and like the twins, and they're very young and they're like grinning and they're on the beach and they're just like huddled up. And then I think you probably see like another one is like celebrating a birthday and everybody's still there. And then I think they continue for a little bit, and then you start to see like pictures of the twins with just the other parent, or pictures of the twins with like just Bahari. Um, and then I think their facial expressions could progressively go from like delighted and excited and just very happy to like neutral, then to like sometimes just straight up frowning. And the pictures of Neze and their twin stop. It's probably like around the age of like, you probably guess maybe like 10 or so, you know what I mean? Like that young, almost preteen age. And then from then on, you'd see like a fuck ton of medals for Neze for various like sports competitions. You see a few for Maji with like educational academic research. You'd absolutely see portraits and like old news clippings of Bahari's like golden days of him being in like being a pro bender and things of that nature. And so I think Neze like hears that question, kind of casts a glance like to the pictures, and for a second there's like kind of something in their eye, like in their expression, and they blink it away and they nod and they're like, yeah, I have a twin. Her name is Maji. She's really smart. She's really, really fucking smart. She likes to do she likes to go on expeditions to research the spirit world.
Yeah, I don't think Pluto noticed any of that. But he's like, that is so cool that you have a twin, that like you have, because you guys were always together then. You guys always had that, you guys were always each other's person. And you guys were able to share so many things. I think that's so cool. Totally just not getting the vibe.
Can I roll like a deception check to keep my composure?
You
I
guys must
will
be
allow
so
deception
close.
or performance.
Ooh, I'm gonna do performance.
Okay, I got a
Okay.
19. Yeah, you play it cool.
Neze gives a nod. They're like, "Yep, being a twin is fun." And I think they kind of like cast a glance to their father to like gauge what the vibe is there. Can I like roll insight on him?
Absolutely. So on a 10,
10.
his back is to you. He's already on his way to his room. So you can't make out much, but he does pause for a second before he steps into his room.
Neze's shoulders drop because all the tension has now left the room. And so they're like, "Come on, I'll show you guys to the guest rooms."
All
And
right.
yeah, they'll lead them like upstairs, I think.
Amara just plops down on the couch in the living room.
Yeah, they'll still like go upstairs, show folks where the guest room is, where the bathroom is. They like point to a closed door that has like a bunch of posters and shit on it. You can't even make out like the original like wood of the door. And they're like, "Don't go in there. That's my space. Don't fucking go in there." But you know, these two rooms go fucking crazy and I don't care. Fridge is yours to raid. Yeah, and if you need me, holler.
All right. And so, is there anything anyone would like to do before bed?
Nope.
I guess. Trying to think. I guess like I asked like, is there any more hot cocoa? Can I have some more of that?
Yep. There's.
Pluto. Lizzie goes to get this good sir a big mug of hot cocoa.
Sweet. He's very cold.
Nezzy's like, "Come on, I'll show you the bathroom. Let's take a warm bath."
Awesome. So okay, so you guys, this is gonna sound like such a dumb question. You guys have no problem getting like hot water here?
No. Why?
Oh.
No.
Oh, it's just so
I mean,
cold
well,
here.
I get the train of thought, but no, we honestly like it's in abundance. You could like probably be here for like 2 hours and the hot water will still be running.
Oh wow, that's okay. That's awesome. Yeah, I will take you up on that. And Pluto will totally just like start his nighttime routine of like, you know, putting his hair in a bun, getting the what's it called?
Bonnet?
Yeah, my bonnet. Get my bonnet and you know just get situated, finish his cocoa, and like I don't know, how are the guest rooms laid out? Are they all? Is it just
I
one
think
room
it's
or is it
like you go
several?
upstairs and it's a hallway and it's like 2 doors to the left and it's maybe 2 doors to the right. I think the 2 doors to the left are guest rooms. They're like they're relatively just they're not super big. They're just comfy rooms. They have like a dresser, a bed. You know what I mean? Just like truly basic shit in there. Honestly, maybe like child bedding because they absolutely like using their old childhood bedroom like sheets and shit. So probably like the black Barbie, bed sheets. Y'all remember that? Or like some Rugrat shit. So I think like those are the blankets and what have you that are on the bed. And yeah, like
Rugrats and
across
Barbie are
that.
canon.
It's just Avatar Korra. Like,
Yes, I
Avatar
actually
Korra.
love that so much more because Nezzy would absolutely be a massive fan of Korra. So yeah, it's Avatar Korra bed sheets.
That's
And like
awesome.
memorabilia in the room. Matter of fact,
Could
like,
you
fuck it, let's just do
imagine
it.
if Aries had came to stay here and there's like pictures of her past life all over the guest room.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of you before. You right now is also okay. The way you are right now is also cool, but you before was awesome.
Neze, that does make Neze smile. I think they chuckle and they're like, Pluto, go take your bath. I'll be outside in the backyard.
Okay. I think after he does that, I would make a perception check on the room that I'm staying to see if there's any cool, like, what we talk about, like toys and stuff that are of Nezi's, to get a little bit insight of who she is, because he didn't clock anything on his way in, but now he's like, okay, now I'm alone, I get Snoop.
I can Snoop, yeah. He just like me for real.
So should that be perception or investigation?
We'll call it investigation since you're actively snooping.
God damn it. I mean, that's fantastic. I love
Yeah.
adding 0. All right, that's a 12. I'll take it.
Honestly, with a 12, like things are not hidden per se. Hold on, let me roll something.
If it's a diary, that's too far for me. I won't go for it.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, things are not hidden per se. You would find like some toys definitely of like pro bender stuff, right? Or like Avatar stuff. You'd actually absolutely find like Avatar action figures in pristine condition. Like
Okay.
probably still inside the box.
I
Like
wouldn't dare touch them.
you'd find like pro bending cards inside of a binder that they have that like it has maybe like a layer of dust on it. It's clear they haven't messed around with it in a while. And I think in that you would find a picture tucked away of like Neze and their twin. And it's like, it is a picture of, you know how children will make like A4 out of blankets and stuff? You see that and you see like a light from the inside and you see the shadow of two children like playing inside of it and like kind of whispering to one another, and it's clear like a parent or like an adult took that picture like from an open door. And then you see like the next picture is like the kids lifting the blanket up with like big grins and like kind of like clearly like in the midst of like screaming or yelling, but they're smiling and they look really happy. And I think you even notice that Nezi's hair and face in that photo does not have that white and blue streak that they have in their hair or like that scar over their right eye.
Awesome. I think Puda's biggest takeaway is that, wow, Nezi's smiling. That's crazy.
Truly like missing two front teeth, like pig, like puffballs in their hair, like big ass grin, like still the childlike wonder sparkle in their eye, which has been long dead.
I know what I'm doing in the morning. Okay, but that's that's what I do. I just look at that picture and I'm happy to see another side of a friend.
I love that. Yeah, I think once Neze like leaves Pluto to their own devices, and Serenity is here, or like did she go to a hotel? Like who? I heard somebody went to a hotel.
Aries went to a hotel.
Got you. I think they probably go back into the hallway and like kind of give like Serenity like a friendly like bump on the shoulder, like bump their shoulder with hers, and they're like, "You good? Do you need anything? Hungry?"
No, good. If I need anything, I know where the kitchen is, know where the bathroom is. Just very tired.
Yeah. Well, okay. Here, you can stay over here. I think Amara's gonna be on the couch. I'm gonna go bring her a blanket, and they like go fetch a blanket from a closet, run that downstairs to Amara, and just offers it to them. They're like, you can sleep in the room, right?
The couch is fine.
All right, that's cool.
Amara, you see Amara making a mental calculation They're going, so stuff's rough with your family, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Well, you're cool. So if they can't figure that out, that's their loss. And like rolls over.
Desi is like, oh, fuck, I'm not gonna cry. they give like a very like they just give a nod, like a closed mouth smile, like I didn't expect that little bit of kindness from Amara, but I should have known to expect it because Amara is actually really kind, even if they don't want to admit it. And they're like thanks, and they head out. I think they go in the backyard and kind of just do a little bit of training like with their equipment. They shrug off their jacket. They're used to the cold like this. They're like in their sports bra and they're like jogging pants and shoes, and they start fucking working out to like not even because like it's part of their schedule, but to give them a mindless activity to do because they are kind of overwhelmed at like being home and bringing friends home for the first fucking time ever. um and just like inviting people in a space that, yeah, kind of makes them vulnerable, I guess, like for lack of a better word. Also, did we lose Serenity? Okay, no, we did lose Puff. Because the other black square is Tamazi, and then it's me. No, like they're not in. Oh no, we'll be back after these messages.
Um, I mean, if we can pause it, that's cool. Uh, yeah. No. Let's just go. All right. Good times, good times. So, will that be all then?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the night goes on. And per usual, on your practice days, your dad is at your door at 5:50 on the dot. He's one of those fathers that's way too involved in your sports as if you're in like kindergarten soccer.
Mm-hmm.
He's constantly talking to the coach. He's involved in ways that he doesn't need to be involved.
Mm-hmm. I think honestly, he probably find Neze already outside, like doing some stretches.
So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Mm-hmm.
The airship landed at midnight. It took you about 30 minutes to get home. Let's say another 40 minutes before everybody else went to bed, and you went outside to train.
Mm-hmm.
So if at 5:50 you're still outside training,
no, they would have like probably trained for like maybe 38 minutes or so. Took a nap. got up at their original schedule. Like I can't see them skipping out on their schedule. Even more so because like they are back home and like they know their dad will fucking say some shit. When we roll a con save, see if I'm tired as fuck.
Yep. Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Nat 20, baby.
Okay. Yeah, you good. You are you are invigorated by being home and just even you don't know where all this energy is coming from.
From stress. Absolutely. You know how like you like are anxious and like, you know, I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but like when I know I have something important to do the next day, I usually like cannot settle down or rest because I'm constantly like thinking about it. And so I'm like up and at it early, even way before I fucking need to be. And I think that is the kind of approach that Neze is taking right now.
Okay.
Hello. Can I be heard? Am I back in? Okay.
Yay.
So he will also head downstairs and much more gently tap on Amara's shoulder.
So several things happen in quick succession. Amara startles awake, which means Amara just vaults, like air puffs herself up and like flips over and like gets ready to throw an air ball. And I was like, oh, right. My bad.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Just, getting you guys up, ready for practice.
My bad. Usually when people are trying to like touch me when I'm asleep, they're trying to rob me. So
You know what? I respect that. But yeah, didn't mean to disrupt you. I'm gonna let you go about your way. I gotta get ready myself.
Hey, you gotta watch out for that. Amara hits hard.
Did somebody wake Serenity up?
He does not wake Serenity up because Serenity has shown no interest in being a pro bender.
Oh, okay. Cool, because I'm pretty sure it's like the ass cracker Dawn and she's not getting up.
Knocked out.
That's fair. I think Pluto usually wakes up by like 7 or 8, but he might wake up around like 9 just because he's probably tired from the airship, playing in the snow, and just all that stuff. But like awake enough to like, I think his first thing is definitely like figuring out how he can help like prep, like cook
so
stuff.
he'll be waking you both up at 7 because that's when he'll be leaving, and he will not be leaving you in his house.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, Serenity's very groggy.
I think Pluto might say something like, yes, Dad. Yeah, what's up? What's going on? That? Oh, you're not my dad.
Mr. Dad.
Somebody's dead.
Mr. Bahari. Hi. I will make this bed right away, sir.
Don't worry about that. We're all about to head out, so I just need you all to get up and get ready to go.
Yes, we'll do. Rushes to the bathroom to get prepped, deodorant, the works.
I think while like Serenity and Pluto are like getting their bearings, Neze has made like just breakfast sandwiches for everybody. It's like on a croissant, like this massive like croissant. It's like options with bacon, options with sausage, and folks want egg. They'll like pop some egg and cheese on it, and they wrap them in like little parchment paper so that we can all eat on the go.
So he walks past with like an energy bar, and there's a slight look of judgment, like, now before practice, but he don't say nothing. He just
they literally only have 3 made. Like they didn't make one for themselves. But they don't even pay him any mind because I think they're already knowing like regardless you're gonna fucking desperate for fucking taking the time to cook anyway. So and that's what it is. And yeah, they holler upstairs like, "Yo, let's go."
First, Serenity has to find out where she is because she doesn't remember anything right now. You ever just like you be so deep in sleep and somebody wakes you up and you have no idea where you are, what day it is. You think you're still in high school, you have to go to school. That has happened to me too many times to count, honestly. But she does eventually get herself together and grab her things and get out.
All right. So everybody gets together and gets headed over to the arena. Um,
Hell
you
yeah.
know, Neze, you let yourself in through the side door. Everybody else has to go through the front. Well, except Amara. And the coach meets you all in the lobby.
Nezzy kind of cracking their neck, and they're like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I've listened to Tabasi, so it's throwing me off. It's okay. You're fine. My mind like immediately like they're like I was like doing like neck motions like left and right, and I was like I think they're like just standing there kind of stretching their neck. But I was about to say hearing the drinks like I think they're standing there stretching their drinks. Like, but yeah, they just kind of give a nod and what up like coach. How is it? How's it going?
Hey, welcome back.
Thanks. You've met Amara, right?
Yeah. I'm glad you can make it.
I'm so hype.
All right. So here's the thing about the Otter Penguins. Your team is strong. Every one of the players on this team is talented and has the capability to be a top tier bender. But there are two things that are holding your team back. The first is that most pro bending teams have 8 to 12 players on them. And yours is sitting on a cool 5. The only element that has 2 players is water. And that's mostly because not too many other elemental benders are moving to the South Pole. So you only have one airbender, one earthbender, and one firebender. And your firebender is notoriously absent.
What? Imani isn't here? Imani isn't here? The firebender?
Did I tell you player names?
I sent you my bio twice. Do you
Listen.
Do you recall?
I don't, because I created a whole team for you in the very beginning.
I literally on the bio I have the relationship section, and one of the people is a teammate.
Gosh darn it.
Who is a firebender? So that's funny. I thought you were talking about Imani.
Okay, yeah. Imani is notoriously absent. Okay, this kind of.
I mean, we could roll with it. It doesn't have to be them.
That's fine. Just gotta change a couple of names. That's all. But yeah, and if you could solve those 2 problems, you could be one of the top teams. You're confident in that.
Do you guys not have a firebender?
We do, but they I don't know.
Where do they live?
Should I go pop up on them? I mean, I know where they stay. I could go see what's up.
Yeah, they're not even in the South Pole right now. They said they'd be back before the game, um, but yeah,
This is coach saying that.
yeah,
What the hell? Where did they go?
to the Fire Nation apparently.
Why?
Something about their mom.
Is their mom okay?
I don't know. If I'm being honest, they sounded pretty urgent, but you know, it's always one excuse or another. I don't know if I believe them or not.
Hmm. I think that fills Neze with worry, because Imani is like one of three people, maybe like probably one of two people who Neze like actually gets along with on the team. Um, and like they hang out even outside of like practice and stuff,
Mhm.
and so like that's their friend. So they're like, that's shit. I don't know. You got a number for him? Can we call?
Hold on. Why not? And he reaches into his bag and pulls out the number to the home that they gave them in the Fire Nation.
Okay. I mean, I'll give them a call, but fuck, we're here now. We have a firebender. They like motion to Amara. They're like, what can we do?
Well, I actually enlisted a substitute firebender for practice today, but having another firebender would be great. And Aries comes out like,
Hey, yo.
Oh,
yeah,
hey, what's up, Aries?
hey, I'm gonna try to play it like Taylor.
Oh, this will be fun.
We'll only judge a little bit. Just a
Listen,
tiny bit.
I'm judging a lot.
no, I remember you. Yeah, and you're an Earthbender too, right? And he points to you, Pluto.
Oh yeah. I'm an earthbender.
Would you guys mind joining us
No.
for a sparring practice match? Just
Uh looks at Amara, kind of scared. You, oh, I'm gonna go over here and practice.
You could use the practice, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna practice just away from Amara. I'll practice with anyone, but
Serena's looking around like I don't know what any of this is.
Serena,
Never fought a day
do
in
you want
her
me
life.
partners?
Never a day in her life. Never.
We
I
could
feel
do
She
like
knows nothing.
you
Neze is
could
squeezing the bridge of their nose.
Serenity,
two
you could
two
throw
sessions
fireballs at
ago.
me, and I block them.
2 sessions ago, Serenity was an expert in all the rules of pro bending. Now that somebody's
Yeah, but
asking,
actually being in a training ground, she realizes like she knows nothing. And they're asking her to practice? No.
Yeah, I think Pluto's willing to sit in because he definitely, after all the things he's gone through so far, I think he's like, yeah, maybe I do need to level up a little bit. I'd like
Serenity is
to
not going to let
try.
Pluto practice, and she just on the sideline. She's going to help. She's going to practice too.
all right, yeah, let's throw some tokens on the map then.
Oh boy.
Oh, we have a map.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Tomasi.
Let me switch it to the big screen.
This is a
Enter Pokemon
first.
battle theme.
Yeah.
I wish I had one, but I'm getting flagged for my intro music that I bought now. So,
Wow.
freaking YouTube.
They would.
Do you have it that like the source of the music in your YouTube video description?
I don't. I need to
That's
like
probably
go
why.
back and pull it up because honestly, I bought it so long ago now that I don't even know where to find that information.
I feel you on that. You probably gotta go in your
And
email.
Twitch never gave me an issue with it, so
Right.
That's right, YouTube. We're calling you out on YouTube.
every chance I get.
I see you, moderator, in the comment section.
um, so is Bahari still here?
He is off to the side, like in the stands, just sitting there watching as things get set up.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, this is fine. This is totally fine. My crush
So,
and my dad in the same room.
you
Woo.
can start anywhere you want in the first section.
My bad.
Like the blue you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy.
I
Oh,
can't
so
move
like,
my token.
So
we're going straight to a scrimmage, I guess.
So, this is a little mini game.
I can't move my token.
Okay, so what you might need to do is drag it and drop it from your journal onto the
Okay.
map.
No. It is not letting me.
I
Hey,
also
there we
can't.
go. There we go. Okay.
All right, so I can't see Serenity's token.
How do I do it?
So, over on the right, there's different tabs. On the third
Mhm.
tab, you'll see your journal, and you
Mhm.
should be able to click on your name and drag and drop it on the map.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
You see Amara just go right up to the edge of the line in front of the other airbender.
Got it. Okay. I got that now.
I cannot. Okay, I got mine up there.
Awesome. So, here's the way this is going to work. We're going to roll initiative as we would in combat, but there's only 3 actions that you can take. There's attack, there's dodge, and there's defend. Attack is pretty straightforward. You try to hit one of the targets on the other side with your element. Dodge is a reaction that you can take when somebody tries to attack you. It will add 3 to your AC for the duration of that attack. And defend will allow you to intercept an attack from an enemy, which would lower their attack roll by 3. Additionally, you can use any of these moves as your action or your reaction, and you get 2 reactions per round. Are there any questions before I continue?
You said to defend you would intercept the enemy's attack and lower their roll by 3?
Yes.
Okay.
can you repeat the instructions, please?
So, you have 3 actions that you can take. Attack, which if you hit somebody, it doesn't do HP. It moves them back on the map. Right? So, dodge is when somebody attacks you, you can use your reaction to dodge, which would raise your AC by 3 and make it harder for them to hit you. And defend is a reaction that you can take when somebody tries to attack one of your teammates, and it would lower their attack roll by 3.
Okay.
On your turn, you can move 1 space. Forward, backwards, left, right, diagonal, doesn't matter. 1 space. The objective is to push your enemy behind the line. You can't push them over the edge. You can only push them backwards, right? Because you're trying to get everybody over the line at the top here. The first team to push the enemy team over the edge wins.
Got
Okay.
it. And the you're talking about like not just behind the third ring, but like off
Yes.
like the green area.
Yeah, into the water.
Okay.
All right. Nope, not that. That's not what I need. There we go. Let's get some initiatives.
So, what do these circles represent?
Which circles?
All of them on the board. What does the middle circle like? Do we go in here, kind of sound off with the ball? You know what I mean, and then go from there. Do you get like more points if you're at the second arch? If you
Oh,
fucking yeah, like is this a
okay.
goal back here?
So I'm going to use Aries as an example. Let's say Aries is standing here. You hit Aries with an attack, and it knocks her past the line.
Mm-hmm.
She is now no longer allowed to come in front of this line.
Okay.
If you were to knock all 4 members of the team past this line, then your whole team could advance into the red territory.
Okay. But not all the way towards them,
No,
just after
no,
this circle.
right.
Okay. And the goal is to get them here, correct? Knock them out.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, got it. So can we start within the circle or we have to be like around it?
You can be in the circle as long as you are in the blue territory.
Got it. Actually, they like go over to Pluto, and I'm like, Pluto, switch spots with me.
That's crazy. I thought you wanted to have the 1v1.
I don't want to have to fight my aggression though.
Got it. All right. You know what's crazy is that I got a nat 20 on initiative. It did not.
You
I
gotta
guess
click
it's-
your token first.
Yeah,
and
you have to
then
click your
Yeah.
token.
That's
Mhm.
Before
But
you roll.
you
That's
put it in there.
found out.
What's the name?
If you do, I'll let you keep your 21 if you just want to click and re-roll.
Okay, just want to make sure I get this. Did you do it this time? No. Okay.
No, you're on the initiative order. He can edit it from his side and
Yeah.
like give you the 20.
Okay, I'm just
Or
trying
the
to figure
21.
out. Okay, would not just select like. It's like I do my initiative via the character sheet on here. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
sorry about that.
All right,
So
let's
after I
see.
do it from the character sheet, is it just fine or?
Yeah, it's fine. I got it from there.
Okay.
All right, I'm about to make a few rolls. All right. Nice. All right, the initiative order is up, and Pluto, you're first.
Great. This is not what I want. I know. I just wanted to respect the nat 20, you know. But the only, well, not the only, but like one of the only people on this field that's not actually a pro bender is going to make the first move. I think what I'll do, I'm right in front of the avatar, so I am pretty scared, and I have dodge, attack, and defend. I have no one to really. So if I defend, would I be able to, defend like Serenity who's nearby, or it doesn't work with
Yes,
anyone
but
on the
that's a
field?
reaction that you would take on one of your opponent's turns when they
Yeah,
attack
okay.
Serenity.
Yeah. So I wouldn't dare attack the avatar first. I'm going to dodge, or I'm gonna take the dodge action, right? Because that adds +3 AC.
Yeah. So if somebody attacks you within this round, you would have a +3 to your AC.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna prepare to dodge, and I guess what that looks like is like I'm like I think like just kind of taking a nice stance, kind of like remembering what Amara taught me, like being sturdy enough to not looking at my grunt, like sturdy enough to where I won't be knocked over if I get hit, but like light enough to where I can make a quick dodge.
Okay.
So and I'm like posted up right in front of the avatar. I think just kind of like
me, I guess. My shit just went dark all of a sudden.
probably just whispering like to the avatar, like, please don't hurt me.
She's like, don't worry, it's fine.
Why'd you smile when you said that?
This is gonna be fun.
Okay. And I think. Sorry, you said we had two actions. We had two reactions. Well, just one action.
Yeah.
Okay. So then that is my action for this turn.
Okay. So you still have two reactions that you can take within the round.
Yeah.
And up next is the team's airbender, Anaya. Who immediately takes a step forward and is going to take the attack action against Amara. I'm going to assume a 20 hits.
Yeah. Amara will take the defend action.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's not. Never mind. That's not going to do anything.
Well, that depends. What's your AC?
13.
13. So, if they beat your AC by more than 5, it'll push you back 2 spaces. So, if you use the defend action, it'll only push you back 1.
Yeah, okay. I'll do the defend action then.
All right. So you move back 1 space. And she's going to move a space to the left. And that's her turn. And you're up.
So the first thing Amara's going to do is point at Pluto and go, you guys need to hit him or else he's not going to fight.
Somehow I knew this was going to happen, but Pluto is still like, why?
Amara's very disappointed that she cannot cross the line yet.
Just glad it's not her.
And then is going to immediately step in front of the other airbender and go, okay, cool. And attack.
All right.
Do I just roll for... What do I roll?
Yeah, just a bending roll. So it would be
Okay.
wisdom for you. Yeah. You hit her and you hit her hard. She slides back 2 spaces.
And like, Pluto has seen this grin yet. Serenity and Neze haven't. But the demon grin hits Amara's face. We fighting.
So what happens is when this gust of air hits her in the chest, her body actually kind of like lightens and she allows herself to slide backwards and she does like a 360 to stop herself before crossing over the line. But she smirks back at you like, oh, yeah, this is going to be fun.
And then that is my turn.
All right. So next up is their team's Earthbender, who immediately is going right after Pluto.
Oh, fun. I will say my AC at the moment, because of the +3, is 18.
hmm Yeah, so he smashes the Earth disc at you, but you easily move out of the way. Airbender style.
Yeah, I think I'm just like, oh, I dodged that. Okay, okay.
So
A
after
little
that, your
confident.
AC does return back to its normal level.
Yeah, that's a one-time thing for
Yeah.
that one attack. Okay. Uh, yeah, Pluto's just like, all right, maybe I could do this. I'm just waiting to get humbled.
You just hear Amara, hit him harder.
All right, and so Ares will do exactly that.
Why did the Earthbender have to hit me first? And my AC is 15. Oh, Jesus.
All right, so that will knock you back 2 spaces.
Yeah, I'll do.
Wait, can I take the defend reaction
Yes, you can.
and try to defend Pluto?
hmm
Okay,
So
so I'll do that.
I could also respond with reaction, right?
yeah,
Okay. So how does this work? I dodged as an action. Can I dodge again as a reaction?
you can.
Okay. So I forget, how much does defend add, or is it just it prevents
It's
me from
3.
going back 2 spaces? 3?
hmm
Okay, so then dodge is also 3?
Yes.
Okay, so with those two combined, it shouldn't be able to hit me because
Yeah,
it would
that'll
be,
take it down to 14.
yeah.
All
Yeah, so I
right.
just intercept her fire with a firebolt of my own.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I just like put up an emergency like rock wall
hmm
just in case, so that the explosion of the 2 fireballs doesn't blow me back.
Okay. So that's an illegal move. So when you do it, um, nobody gets on you. The coach just lets you know you can only bend the disc. You can't like actually shake the ground or change the arena.
Oh, that's
Um,
right. Okay, I'm just probably like, oh, sorry. Quickly puts it down. It's like, oh, okay, now I'm getting it.
okay. Now, Neze, Aqua has always been your runner-up. Like he's the waterbender that they sub in when you're tired or hurt. But like he's
Mm-hmm.
not a slouch. And so like he has always seen you as his biggest rival and obstacle. So of course he steps straight to you when his turn comes.
Mm-hmm.
And he is gonna take an attack action. $17.
You said 17?
Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
So
Can I take the defend reaction?
sure.
And that is my
Well, you can take
bending,
dodge, defend.
or yes, the dodge
Yeah.
reaction.
hmm And so that'll raise your AC by 3, placing you at
17 still, so that still hits.
okay. So yeah, that would knock you back 1 space.
Nezzy like smiles. I think similar to Amaro, they also develop a sort of like glint in their eye and this like little manic, a little bit smile. And they're like, oh, we're actually playing today, huh, Aqua? We're not sleeping.
I got a reason to play today. I'm taking that starter role.
Fucking wish. And then they like rolls their shoulders like, let's do it. Okay. And that's 2 spaces back, or I don't even remember what the fuck I
That's
started.
one.
I think I
But
started
I
right.
am starting to realize that this system would put us in a deadlock. So yeah, new plan.
Do it by rings?
Well, what I was gonna say is A hit will knock you back 2 spaces. A hit for more than 5 will knock you back 3.
Okay.
That way, the game will move. You won't just be sitting in the center forever. Serenity.
Okay. Straight looking around, feel a little rush of adrenaline, and is like, she tried to burn my cinnamon roll. And will attack the avatar.
Oh, this is good. Go for it.
So it's just my charisma roll, right?
Yes. So
What's 11?
an 11
And she
does not
did it
hit.
with advantage because she's so cute and fun and a Republican brat.
Unfortunately, no. She
I
doesn't.
tried.
So
All right, can I
you
please have advantage?
fire your fireball at her, and she makes a motion with her hands and dissipates it and doesn't move.
Okay, well, yeah, Serenity doesn't fight, so makes sense.
Neze,
And she's going to move. I'm going to move to be like right next to Pluto.
Okay.
I think I just give Serenity a high five, like, wow, good try.
Neze shouts, "No, spread out! It's too like you're God fucking damn it!" They like rub their forehead.
It's like in soccer. It's like no, you're bunching up. You're becoming a hive.
Neze, you're up.
Okay, Neze will go for the airbender, I think, and they will. I can move up though, still, right? Because I'm still like, okay, cool. They'll move up. Yeah, I'm gonna move up right here.
You can only move 1 space.
Okay. Well, then I'll move right there. And yeah, I'm gonna try to hit the airbender. Where the fuck is my water bending document? Like, okay, because Dex, I will be rolling Dex, right? So that's like my bending ability.
Right.
Okay, I'm rolling physical dice because fuck roll 20. Come on, baby. Oh, sorry. Was that actually too loud?
That's fine.
Okay. I rolled a 15 for 18 total.
Okay. So she is going to take the dodge. Actually, is she going to take the dodge action? No. Bonro is going to take the defend action and lower your attack.
Action or reaction?
Reaction. Yeah, reaction. It'll lower you to a 15. So she'll get knocked back 2 spaces and into the second section.
They kind of pump their fist like, whew, all right, let's get it going. And yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. Pluto, you're back up. Top it around.
Pluto, you have to hit them. It is okay. You have their consent. This is practice. Smack them.
I move up toward the avatar. I grab, or not I grab, I bend one of the discs, and I'm like spinning it in front of me. And I take the dodge action. I use the disc as like a shield, and I'm just like spinning it right in front of me.
Pluto is sleeping outside tonight.
And I'm just like, I got this, guys. I'll draw their attacks.
Neze, Neze has a visible vein popping in their fucking forehead right now.
Amara looks dead at the avatar and goes, hit him real hard.
Hit his ass, yes. They absolutely fucking shout as well. Hit him!
But yeah, that would be my turn. I take the dodge action to make AC 18. And I'm directly just right in front of the avatar with the spinning disc. Knowing that I can't make a wall, I'm gonna use a shield instead.
Okay, so Anaya now makes her attacks at disadvantage. But she is going to try to hit Amara.
Keyword try.
This is a +3. So that's a 9.
Amara kind of sees how her attacks flow now, and so like she launches the air at Amara, and Amara just very deftly catches it and like bounces it in her hand.
She's definitely a little frustrated because uh, she got so focused on you that she got double teamed and didn't realize it. Um, but yeah, that's the nature of the game. Amara, you're up.
So Amara wants to go on the red side, and there's too many people not behind the other line yet. So Amara realizes Anaya's not a threat right now, and squares up with the Earthbender. And takes a shot at the Airbender or the Earthbender. Nope.
Okay.
Amara's too busy taunting the other Airbender to launch an effective attack against the Earthbender.
Valid. And he's up. So he is going straight for Pluto. Because what are you doing, dude? You're an Earthbender.
I'm defending.
This is a +4.
Or I will defend if it comes to it.
Well,
Easy.
It's a 4, but that also puts you back at a 15 for
Yeah.
Ares' attack, which is also a +4.
I like use my Earth disc and it collides with that Earth disc.
What is going on right now?
Apparently, these guys needed their asses whooped.
Oh my word! I just said these people were good. Come on, dice.
Ares is using fire, right?
Yes, Ares is only using fire.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Widow just dodges it. It just doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Maybe too busy. Maybe like the Earth disc explosion, like the ricochet puts out the fire.
Oh my god, you're supposed to hit him, not miss. God.
It's like, see guys, it's working.
Aqua's not letting up on Neze. This is a +3. Please excuse the baby. Ooh, nat 20. Yep. That's gonna knock you back into the second zone.
Amara will take the defend reaction.
Yeah, is there any point of doubling the defend here?
Not under nat 20. I mean, you
Okay,
you can't stop that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. Neze like gets pushed back. What is there? I think they were not already smiling or anything, but I think like getting knocked back into the second circle has like made a shift in them, like a visible shift. They're like, okay, we're fucking done playing.
All right. Serenity, you're up.
Okay, Serenity's going to shift targets because she couldn't hit the avatar, and try to knock Bonro back since he's so close.
Okay.
So
y'all just left the poor waterbender all
22.
by themselves. 22?
But yeah, that's a 22.
Okay, so Bonro has the highest AC in the group, but that's still a 3. Even if you defend it, that's a 3. So yeah, he's back too.
And she's gonna shift a little bit.
Okay.
Here we go.
All
she
right.
says, I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Neze, you are now at disadvantage for your attacks.
Oh. Okay. Neze will. And I can't. Okay, never mind. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Aqua.
Yeah, on a dirty 20.
Well,
Oh,
disadvantage to 16.
oh yeah, well, okay. And on a 9, 16. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's still a 2. Wait, his AC is 12. So yeah, that's still gonna knock him back too.
And I'll just get over here. Or if I can like come right here, I'll like come from here to
That's
here.
fine.
Yep, and that'll be it.
All right, top of the round.
Okay.
Amara looks at Pluto with the "I'm gonna hit you if they don't" look, and looks at Pluto and says, "Hit Aries."
I think like the scene that I'm imagining is Pluto looks at Ares and just sees like very like, anime style, like behind them, like a shadow of like a looming figure of like that's who that's Pluto's perspective of Ares, just like this looming, daunting figure. And
No,
it's
that's
like
valid.
I don't know about that, but I realize we kind of left Neze in the lurch there. So he's gonna take the attack action. He's gonna go for Aqua
Okay.
because I think Aqua is the closest to hitting Neze, and he kind of wants to be a little tricky here. He wants to see if he can like do something a little unexpected by hitting the farthest away person.
Okay.
So that's with strength, right?
Yep.
Unfortunately. All right, come on.
Nat 20.
Well
done.
Let's go.
What did the fuck does this look like for Pluto? Like,
Yeah, I think I think what happens is that I take another herb disc, I use it as a shield, and I spin it really fast, and I kind of like how you like bowl.
Oh my god.
You do like a spin ball.
Yeah.
So I think what it looks like is like it looks like it's about to hit Ares, and then it curves dramatically toward Aqua.
That's sick as fuck.
Okay. Can I add to that?
Yeah.
So you throw this disc and it's going towards Ares. It curves towards Aqua and it passes in front of him and hits here. And after ricocheting off, it knocks him back 3 spaces into Anaya.
Yep. Meant to do that. Totally. Exactly.
More of that. More of that. Yes.
Put it like looks at his hands like
You got it
Yeah.
in you.
I'm gonna pretend I was totally gonna hit Ares the whole time.
So attacks against Ares now have advantage because she's alone in this section.
Let's go. They're all bunched up. That is my action for this turn, obviously.
All right. Anaya is going to try to attack Pluto from no, she isn't. She's gonna try to attack Amara from where she is. And this is a +3.
At disadvantage, right?
At disadvantage. So that's a 15 to hit.
I will do the defend reaction, and that'll take it down 3
to a 12. Okay.
Yes, and that will be below my AC
Okay.
or dodge. Sorry, dodge. But yeah, that'll take it down to 12.
Didn't you say they add a +3 to it?
Oh, you're right. So that's an 18 minus 3. We'll put it at 15.
Okay. I'll still take it so that it only knocks me back 1.
Okay.
I'm going
I
to
do
defend
the.
Amara.
Okay, yeah, you do it. I was gonna do it, but you do it.
Yeah, I'll defend Amara.
I think Amara would like bite me if I try to defend her.
Bite is so fucking funny.
So jet of fire just comes like above.
So with the
Amara's
defend, that puts it below my AC, right?
shoulder.
Yeah, that'll put it at a 12.
Yes. So then, why I can't lose my token again? There we go.
Nice.
So weird.
Look at us, a
Thank you.
couple of ragtag.
You're up, Amara.
Sweet. Okay, so Amara's torn. She now sees how bunched together those three are. But also Ares is a problem.
Ares is not moved.
Amara's gonna go here and attack Ares at advantage.
You can only move one space.
Oh, my bad. So I was what, here? No, I was here. Okay, so I will go there. And then I will attack Ares.
On a nat 20, there's nothing she can do. She is back.
Maybe
1, 2, 3.
20.
So like while making like intense eye contact with the other airbender, like Amara just makes this massive air ball and launches it at Ares.
Sick. Very fucking cool.
All right. Then Bonner is going to try to counterattack against Amara. This is a +4 with disadvantage. That's a 21.
Okay, now I will use defend. Although it's not enough. It will keep you from going back 2 spaces, I think.
Well, it'll keep you from going back 3.
Okay, yeah, 3. So then yeah, I will use defend. I'll like toss the earth disc. I guess in front of Amara, which is pretty easy since she's right next to me.
She's right there.
So I try to like soften the blow.
All right. And he's actually going to take a step up. And Ares is going to take a step forward as well. And try to follow up with another attack against Amara. This is a +4. $21 again.
At disadvantage, right?
No. Ares is not a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. We have advantage against her. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I will use my dodge action again then.
Okay.
And could I defend again because I have 2 reactions?
Okay, that'll put it at a 14.
That's still, and then I'll only go back 1 then.
If it's above your AC, you go back 2. If it's 5 above your AC, you'll go back 3.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll go back 2 then.
All right.
Like another earth dish is like, oh my god, why is everyone attacking Amara?
Because Amara's kind of putting in work. Aqua's going to step forward. And he is going to take a swing at Serenity. This is a +3. With disadvantage. Okay, now y'all at disadvantage. Now y'all rolling like you got some sense. That's a 16.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. What did I miss?
What's your AC?
Oh, 11.
That will knock you back 3 spaces.
Oh, can I dodge?
You sure can. That'll knock you back 2.
So I'm back in the next circle with Neze.
Yep.
Was I supposed to be wearing armor?
No.
Okay.
No, like when that we get starting equipment. No, like
I mean, yeah, but when you're in a pro bending match, everybody's wearing the same thing.
so then should we all have the same AC then?
Wait, hold on.
We all have varying levels of AC.
What was the so what is the padded the gear give us to like what make our armor class?
It should be a 12.
Oh, then that was a 13 and my AC is 13.
It should be 12.
Mm.
Then my AC is 15.
All right.
I mean, I think I still get knocked back though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess my armor, because I did include armor, so that's why my AC is a 15.
I didn't include any armor in my gear. I don't know why. I just didn't.
Oh wait, actually,
She just walk around in street clothes.
actually no, I think my character is
You've
based
probably
off.
never once thought to put on armor. Like you
Yeah.
work in the kitchen.
Like what? What kind of armor? Do oven mitts count as armor?
Yeah, I wasn't sure this is this was correct. Mine includes unarmored defense, so I'm adding my
Yeah.
constitution. So that's why my armor class is higher actually. I'm looking at it. I have proficiency with medium armor, but I don't think I actually put armor on.
Right.
So and my constitution is 19, so that's why my armor class is high.
No, your AC goes by your dex.
Wait.
Yeah, but
And my AC was
unarmored
13.
defense.
Oh,
For
sick.
barbarian.
So what did they hit me for?
Yeah.
They wrote 16.
Yep.
And so if I took I still say it meets it. 13. It meets it. Yeah.
All right. You're up, Amara.
All right, sorry. Oh no, that's.
Up.
I was gonna say that's Neze,
Right?
isn't it?
No, that's me.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
oh.
I meant Serenity.
Okay. I don't like this very much. I am going to. Well, the Avatar's the only one left in the first ring, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, that's who I'm attacking.
All right. You'll be attacking with disadvantage. Well, actually, you'll be making a normal attack.
Oh, normal attack roll. Okay. There's a 21.
No, wouldn't it be because she's the only one right there?
Hmm.
Yeah, but I'm
Wouldn't
back
it
here
be
with
that?
you, so
Oh, right.
yeah, so it
evens
cancels out. Yeah, so it's a 21.
Yeah. Even if she dodges, that's still going to knock her back into this zone, which means everybody can advance one zone.
Oh, so me and Neze can move forward. Everybody can move forward one.
Yep.
Okay. So move forward back.
Pluto and Amara can go into the red. Serenity
join
and
me.
Neze can go back to where you started.
Like on our turn or now?
Now,
Oh, okay. How far into the red?
anywhere you want.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Of course, the bars get right in their faces.
Neze like smiles at like grins at Amara. Like I knew, fucking great team.
Listen,
yeah,
one,
we
that's
got
that much
to
more
do this.
space they have to push me back to the other circle.
Exactly.
And two, that's that much less space I have to push them. And plus, and I is like,
Honestly, fight me. You good, Mac? You want some water and some tea? Cough it up a line, homie.
Listen. Yeah, yeah, we're actually gonna go to break at the top of the round.
Okay.
Yeah, I still haven't been able to get rid of this cough 100%.
Oh yeah,
so.
you were sick like last week and actually a little bit. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. So Neze, you're up, and then after that we're gonna go to break.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna smack the shit out of Aqua just because I can.
Okay.
Let's see. 17, 20.
20 hits, but you made that at disadvantage because there's still a space in between you two.
Oh. Wait. Huh? Wait, I'm sorry. I'm a little confused.
The section of red, the first section of red, is in between
Right.
where you are and where he is.
And the second, okay.
So that puts your attack at a disadvantage.
Oh, so then would that also put their attacks against me at a disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I rolled an 18 on this one, so yeah, not 20.
Yeah, that still hits. Hard. All right. And that's the top of the round. So that's where we're gonna call a break. Yeah. You guys are kind of rocking the pros right now.
Woo.
Serenity's feeling a rush of adrenaline right now.
Serenity is gonna be like the biggest pro bending
I'm gonna look
like
fun.
nut by the end of this campaign. It's gonna be.
Yeah,
She's gonna start
Pluto's
putting on war paint and everything.
She's collecting the cards. She knows everybody's stats. Like
Amara's living her best
She's gonna
life
get a
right now.
tattoo.
Pluto's confidence is shooting up.
Amara's
Neze
just
is
living her best
worried.
life.
Yeah, these are her team. Sorry, this is their teammates that we're fighting against right now.
yes,
And
those are Nezi's teammates.
Yeah, so we're we're
That
complete
ain't even like
strangers.
what has them like fucked up. It's the fact that like y'all are doing better than Neze, and Neze is a pro bender, and their father is watching, and so they're like, "I'm gonna get a
Yeah.
fucking earful." After. Damn, that sounds delicious. What you pouring?
That sounds very refreshing.
That
No,
sounds really
we're going
very.
to
Yeah,
break.
that sounded very refreshing.
I want
We'll be
some
back
scrumptious.
in 20 seconds when you click on part 2, y'all.
Bye.
Bye, game.
Bye.